go get some vegetables. Got a bit of broccoli in here. It's now winter, so we're just going to take the broccoli for what it is. As you can see, there is snow on the mountain. This broccoli is not going to get any bigger. Right, so we're going to take that, and let's go get some potatoes. I know there's some potatoes up there somewhere. Let's go have a look. Mind the workers. All good there, Cobber? We're going to need a pitchfork. Find something in one of these garages, come down. So, get a fork. Go find some potatoes. My love, you nearly fell. The garden is all grown out now and it's going into winter. As you can see, you get a really good look at the mountain here. Really nice look, absolutely beautiful. So, we're going to just find some big suckers and pick them up. What we're after is the potato. Alright, so we'll wash this off. Little bite-sized ones. We'll wash all this off in a second. Let's just keep gathering what we can. See if we can find another big one. One there.
Ooh,
Crikey, the moles.
big one.
Did the big one. He's got the big one. Alright, so I think we've probably got enough for dinner tonight. We don't need that many potatoes. So, but because I dug this bush up, sorry, we'll see what else we get out of it. We got them all. Don't let anything go to waste. One there. Very nice healthy soil. Gonna leave that there for the old man. Let's go. The doglins have come in here. So come on, doglins, out you get. Come on. We've got a few things left in here. Chinese herb, lots of potatoes. We got the rocket and the endive that's just coming on really thick. That will grow all through winter. Honestly, I don't know what he's got there. It does look like a potato, but I think that might be something different. Some coriander. Big dog, come on, come on. Sheba, come on. Come on, girl. Look out, what's she got in her mouth? What's she got? Come on. What'd you get? A tomato? Where did you get a tomato? Okay. Let's have a look over here. Wash those off a bit. The broccoli, that's not going to need much. Stick that up on there on the excavator. Off a bit before we go inside. We're only rinsing these off because we don't want all this to go down the sink inside. But this one might be a little bit too green on that side. So green potatoes no good, but we'll cut him off and use a part of it. Okay. do the rest inside. Okay, so you guys packing up now? All good. Say hello, Zara. This is my apprentice. Our knife, and most important, the beer. Let's go cook. Into the kitchen. To be continued.
A few minutes later.
Hello, peoples. So, what we're going to do is we've got a rack of lamb. And we're going to try and cook it nice and pink on the middle. Pink on the inside. So lots and lots of vegetables. Now, I've got some vegetables over here. If you come around here, we can show you. I think I've forgotten the duck butter and the rosemary. We've got some asparagus, some pumpkin. The pumpkin's from our garden. The carrots we buy from IGA. The potatoes, they're from our garden. We will show you where we dug those out. The broccoli, that's left over from our garden. We picked that because it is now snowing and we need to get it quick because it's not going to grow anymore. The corn, our corn didn't do good in our garden this year, so we brought it. Some garlic. So we'll chuck some garlic in here and we need some rosemary. So let's go get some rosemary. Hey, and some wine. Gotta have the wine. Okay, I'm gonna need a knife for this. Okay, knife. Let's go. I was meant to get this earlier on. Mind your step, my love. We come in here to our spot. This is our rosemary, so we're just gonna, how much we got? We've got a rack, haven't we? So we'll take a branch here, and a branch there. That should be plenty, ample. So, head back to the kitchen. Look out, doggons. New moon. Okay, look at the moon. You just see the mountain earlier on. We'll show you the mountain as well. Gotta punch the code in to get into the house. Okay. We're just gonna wash this off because it's rosemary. There might be a little bug on there. Highly unlikely an aphid or anything like that. Now, let's put that there. That's gonna be a little sprig on our lamb. We're boiling away over here. The reason why I've got these boiling is because you know me, I like to heat the kettle up and get everything ready. So let's just turn them down and let them simmer for a second. So, fan forced oven, 180. Let's let that warm up. While we're doing that, let's do some preparation. So, first things first, we need to get our lamb in. Our lamb is going to sit on a rack in a tray, such as. Right. Can you show them the lamb dine? And definitely the bottle of wine. The bottle of wine's from South Australia, it looks like, and it is Taylor's German. A Cab Sav, very nice. Dun 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 dun. Olive oil, and this time we're going to use some duck fat, right? Some duck fat for our potatoes. So, dun 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 dun. It's going to make it nice and crunchy and crispy, and lots of flavour. Lots of flavour. So, let's get crack-a-lackin'. So, I'll grab a knife. This knife should be sharp, which is not. So I think that's my mother-in-law, what she's been doing with my knives. Right? She gets there and she tries to open cans with my knives and all sorts of things. It's really bad. Right. I want a nice sharp knife. So like I said before, it's sharp. If it can take the skin off your nail, it's sharp, okay? So, and we don't want our nails in our food, so rinse off the knife, okay? So you can see how the butcher, he's made some cuts in here. Actually, I think he's pretty much all pre-done it for us. Look at this done. My butcher's so good, look at this. I was about to make all these cuts for you. So to give you an idea, I was gonna cut this way, cut this way, cut this way, cut that way, right? But look, our butcher is so good. Hey, I take my hat off to him. Hey, he's awesome. He looks after us so well. I think he wants me to build him a house. I'm pretty sure soon he's gonna ask me to build him a house or something because he just sells us our meat so cheap. Our lamb, I hope his boss doesn't watch this because maybe I shouldn't even say how much he sells it to us for because what if his boss watches this, hey? We're not gonna tell Steve. Secret. Let me tell you now, I can't get it in Asia that cheap. I'll tell you that much. It is cheap. Our goat, our lamb, you look after me, man, I'll look after you. I will build you that house. Okay, so where were we? Back to the lamb. Okay, so we're gonna put some sprigs on it. So the rosemary is quite chunky, right? We're gonna stick that on there, right? And we're gonna want some garlic. We're gonna want some garlic with that as well. So, now, if you like garlic, it's a lot of garlic, right? But it depends on how much garlic you like, right? Now, you can fuss and fart ass around and try and take all that off, all the skins. It ain't gonna make a difference, right? Now, right, make a little incision and you can chuck that in. It's gonna be so simple. So simple. I need a paintbrush, darling. Where's the kids' paintbrushes? Let's get one of the kids' ones. Okay? Oh, pinch the kids' paintbrush. They have all their own cooking things and they have their own cooking show. We will show you that, it's very funny. They love to cook. Anyone can cook, okay? Anyone can cook, anyone can paint, anyone can clean, anyone can catch fish, right? Okay? So, what we're gonna do, olive oil, all over everything. Alright. This is all the bottom of the rack. Alright. On top of the rack. Alright. Just lay it in the tray there. It's natural. As you grow up, your mother teaches you to cook, yes? Or your auntie or your father or whatever you like. All we're doing is making incisions everywhere. Try not to cut your hand. When you cut your hand, it goes all bad and your hand ends up all khaki. Okay, don't do that. Now let's chuck some garlic in there. We'll chuck some rosemary in there. All we're doing is we're trying to push it in the little holes that we just made. Okay. Now, hence why we were really stabbing it. Let's give that another go there, hey? Now, my hand's extremely slippery and I just picked up the knife again. Careful, careful. Hatti, hatti. As my wife would say, hatti, hatti. This is going to taste absolutely beautiful. Now, my family's been doing it like this for a long time. Let's just sprinkle this one over the top. And the garlic. Chop that again. Sprinkle it over the top. Okay, that's going to go in the oven just like so. Now, as you noticed, I didn't peel the garlic. Alright? I didn't peel the garlic at all. You'll see me do that with onion, potatoes, pumpkin, carrots, mushrooms, everything. All the goodness is in the outside as well as the inside. Now, there's a lot of things that you shouldn't tear apart and try and make it Western because all the vitamins are all in the outside. That's why foreigners, they live till they're like 117 years old, okay? We don't live that old, we live till we're 70. We cut off all the goodness. Why do that? Eh? Why cut off all the goodness? Eh? Let's chuck this in the oven and keep going, yeah? So, 180 in the oven, rack of lamb. Okay? I think my little sprig just fell off the top there. I'm just going to put him back on. Marvellous, absolutely beautiful, going to taste delicious, great. And we're going to put some great big corn in there and some potatoes. Let's do that next, okay? So, with our potatoes, these come out of the garden, right? Now, on a smaller knife. So, see the green part here? We can't cook the green part, but we don't need to waste the whole potato, right? So, the green part can go, we can still cook this part, yes? Right, still good, that part's still good. Yes, son. Yes, son. You want to eat? What do you want to eat? Chocolate or cakey? You want to eat a cakey? You want to cook a cakey with Dad? You want to cook one of your cupcake cakeys? Can we do that later after this one? Oh, look at all these cake stuff. Okay? Dad's going to cook all this cake stuff later. I don't think anyone can see in there, darling. Try again. I'll put a light in there for you. He has all this cake cooking stuff. It is amazing. Okay, come on. Daddy got to keep cooking for everyone. Okay, let's do the cakey later. Yeah, let's do your cakey later. Yes. He cheats. He likes the quick mix. Quick mix. He's only 4 years old. We're slowly getting him into cooking. So, bigger knife. So, potato straight down the center, and just into. We want it to be nice and crunchy, right? What we're going to do is we're going to boil this potato for a little bit. Right, so we can just put these straight in the pot. So not for long, right? We're not going to cook them in the pot. We are going to pretty much make them relax a little bit. Then we're going to put them in the oven. See all these ones? These are like a little pink eye ones. I think we've got a bit of a mixture of potatoes here. My father-in-law has taken over our top block of land, and it's just all it's all vegetables. It just keeps growing and growing stuff. Now it's coming to winter. He can only grow like all the lettuces, spices, herbs. Seriously? Are you going to fill the garlic? Endives, bok choy. A lot of good things still, but I mean, this ain't going to grow through the winter. This is definitely not going to grow through the winter. We don't get that in Tasmania. You can grow asparagus in Tasmania. The pumpkin, that won't grow in the winter. That was just a summer product. So we can dock that up. We can even chuck that in the pan. So, and you don't want to go too small with your pumpkin, right? So you've seen the potato. So I could probably grab one of those. Whoop, be really quick. See the potato size to the pumpkin size, right? The pumpkin's going to go very soft. So we got the pumpkin and we got the potato, right? The potato is very, very small. We're going to make this really crunchy in the oven. The pumpkin is about 3 times the size. Now we're going to cut that like that because it's going to go soft. Now some of you call this squash, right? You can call it whatever you want. Pumpkin, squash, pumpkin. It doesn't matter, just cook it and eat it. Okay? So the rest of it we're going to boil. So we're going to want our pumpkin in here and our potatoes in here. I'm going to put this little fella back in the pot for a second because we really want him to go a little bit soft. All right, and then we're going to boil it. This is the trick. This is the traditional way to cook a roast and make it absolutely perfect. And it's not exactly a roast lamb, it's a rack of lamb. And what we're aiming for is a perfect flavour, a perfect look, a perfect taste. So everything precise, and we use the kids cooking things. What are you doing over here? Wow! Oh, you put some things in the rubbish. You're gonna sit up here for Daddy?
Yes.
Yes, good boy. Right. Are you gonna peel the rest of the garlic? Hey? Hey, just in case there's vampires tonight, can we do the rest of it? Thank you. Okay. That'll keep him occupied for about 5-10 minutes. Okay, so duck fat. Duck fat's going to go in there, yeah? And we're back to the kids cooking there. Hey, I got something you can help me with. Do you want to help Daddy?
Yeah.
Yeah? Look, I got your painting thing. Right? Can we paint the vegetables with the duck fat? There you go, hell for leather. Yeah? Wow. And what about we get all this one out of here? Can we scoop this one out of here? Come around here, Don. Get all that duck fat out. Now, what the duck fat is going to do is it's going to give it a different flavour than the olive oil. So olive oil is really, really nice. But this duck fat...
Done.
All done? All done. Finish. Paint this one, 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 okay? So Zaid's painting away here. He's painting pumpkin. And he's painting that with the duck fat. So if you would like to take a look at that, I'll do the corn and you can look over my shoulder as well.
Good boy, Zaid. Good job.
It's good to have helpers and very good to have kitchen hands. So, broccoli. Your broccoli, right? So cut him down the middle, and we only had this left over in the garden, so we're going to cook it up anyway. So the trick is to just split it with your knife and peel it away. So split it with your knife, and you're cutting towards yourself and peeling away. So we'll do the broccoli, we'll do some corn. So the corn is a peeling thing. Now, guess what? Wait, kitchen hand. I have a new thing for you. Can I have this one? This one finish. Okay? Daddy has a new thing for you. How about peeling some corn? Wow. Right? One down. Two down. They do it. They do it. We're good. We better check our potatoes. The way we do that, just a fork. You can use a skewer. Alright. So we don't want them to cook. What we're looking for is just a bit of softness. Then we're going to chuck it in the oven in the duck fat and bake it. This one here, that's going to get ready to go in a pod. Some carrots. Let's make this really easy, hey? So, if you want presentation on your plate, right, you can leave the green on the end and chop that one off. Right, you can cook them whole like this, or you can just halve them. Right, you can leave a bit more green like that if you like. Okay, like this, halve it. Right, now you can actually leave the carrot fully whole. Right, fully whole like that for presentation on your plate. 1, 2, 3. Presentation on your plate is much better. Something this size than this size. Smaller than bigger. Yes. So a chef will look for something of size to put on the plate, such as a lettuce leaf for presentation, a carrot. Carrots are, you know, like a garnish, a side dish, a bean, such things. Wow, what are you doing there? Oh no, just leave that the little clenchies, the little rabbits can eat all that. Have you got it yet or not? Oh no, you put it on the floor. Ready? You're gonna get to it in a minute. There's the cone. There's the cone. There's the cone. Okie dokies. So, okay, we're going to take them off really quickly. Like I said, we don't want them to cook at all. Rinse our pot out. We want each thing to taste like each thing should. So the corn should taste like corn. The potato should taste like potato. The asparagus like asparagus. So let's get that ready. And Cranking ready for his corn over here. You're doing a marvellous job, you know that. Okay? Marvellous job. See? It doesn't take much to cook. Okay? Anyone can cook. So, hand-me-down. It's like a hand-me-down thing. You teach generation after generation after generation. Yes? So, potatoes are cooling. That's done. Some asparagus. Chop that up. Okay. On the end of the asparagus, it's not going to taste nice. All that's going to be Like from an inch in, it's going to be too hard to eat. Right, now also, when these heads start doing this sort of thing, this is not good, right? This is not nice here. You want the heads really tight together, like so. Can you see that part there? That's really, really good here. All tight together, that's gonna taste delicious. When they start to open up and start to flower, they want to flower and burst into seed. That's not good. So when you're in the supermarket, you look for something closed. It's got to be closed up, right? So asparagus presentation. So we're probably, let's just go in half. Okay, same as the carrots. Yes, little man. Oh wow, thank you. Can I have this one now?
Yes.
Can you do this one?
Yes.
Thank you. You're a champion. Okay?
Yes.
Yeah, Zaid's a champion, all right. Right. Gonna wash these off. So all we're doing is washing the hairs of the corn off there. That is nice out of the way. Alright. So you can go into 3 or you can just go straight into half. There's 4 people. Let's go straight into half. Wow, it's like opening a present, isn't it? Okay, it's just like a surprise inside. You know, you don't have to pull it off all the way. You can just go. No, he's going for it. He's going hell for leather. I'm waiting for him to fall backwards off the chair. Actually, you. I'm waiting for him to go. Bloop. Thank you. Okay, potatoes into the duck fat into the oven. Okay, so you're gonna have to baste those. So baste them all around. Make sure the duck fat's up and over them everywhere. Alright. Good. Chuck it in the oven. Okay, so put that on half hour. Now, it's been, what? How long has it been now, darling? 15, 20 minutes?
Yeah.
So by the time this timer goes off, we are going to check our lack of lamb. So I'm just bringing everything back to the boil. So I just kept those pots nice and warm. It doesn't take long, like, not long at all. We've got about 15 minutes left. I'm going to put the corn in. So, corn in one pot. Carrots will go in a different pot. So chuck the carrots in a pot. So you can put all the vegetables together. 100% you can put all the vegetables together. But you're not going to get the flavour of each different one. It's going to be completely different. You want to go in the spa? Do you want to go to the spa? But it's snowing outside. Hey? It's so cold outside. Are we going to go to the spa? Yes? Okay, give me a 5. I'll do it. The asparagus, that's going to take like maybe 1-2 minutes. It's like a prawn or a scallop. The little trees, they're going to take a little bit longer. Maybe 3 to 5 minutes. But this one here, not long at all. Very much garnish. So, let's put our little trees in. So, we're boiling the kettle for our gravy, because everything needs gravy, just as every dish needs a bit of wine, yeah? Everything with a bit of wine. Everything with a sauce or a gravy makes it taste so nice. So we're cooking away here. We've got our broccoli, we've got our carrots, we've got our corn, right? Now, some people would add some salt or some oil. Honestly, I only do that when we're cooking pasta. When we cook pasta, we put a little bit of salt in there, and the oil, while we put a little bit of oil with the pasta, is so it doesn't all stick together. But when we're separating the vegetables, there's no need. We just want the original flavour. Shall we take a look at what's going on in the oven? Okay. Oh, is that sizzling or is that sizzling? Okay. potatoes and pumpkin is roasting. All I'm doing is I'm basting them again with the kids baster and putting that back in. So just bringing the duck fat up over the top of them. That's what I mean when I'm saying basting, as in just repainting them with a bit of oil. So you can use olive oil, you can use canola oil, you can use any oil you want, vegetable oil. Duck fat is really nice in the vegetables, and olive oil is really nice as well. But you can use anything. You can use rice oil. It's fine. Everything's good. I just like the duck fat. It's going to taste beautiful, beautiful. It's going to be so nice. So we've been cooking for a while now. We've got the corn on. We've got the carrots. We've got the broccoli. Let's put the asparagus in the pot. Drop those in there. Honestly, they're not going to take that long at all. And we have our potatoes, our pumpkin, and our rack of lamb. So, what we're going to do is we're going to pull our rack of lamb out and let's have a look at it. 2 seconds. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just crank that right up right now, just to crisp those vegetables off. Now, here's our rack of lamb. Gravy's simple, unless you want to do it really traditional style. We would use the fats in the bottom, but we're probably only going to do that with a roast. A rack is not going to give you much juices, and we could add to that. We could put some vegetable juices with it and do a gravy. Let's just make an easy gravy and continue on. So, we're going to need a fork. So let's grab a fork. Let's grab a knife. Alright. Have a look at our rack of lamb. So, what you want to do is you want to cut these exactly where that bone is. And I mean, look at that. Doesn't get much better than that, does it? Okay? Nice and pink in the middle. So, we want it pink in the middle, nice and brown on the outside. Exactly what it's going to be like. So, some corn. Let's go with this one first. Broccoli. Carrots. I'm just turning those off. Alright. So, let's boil some gravy here. We've got everything roasting in the oven. Let's do some gravy quickly. So the traditional way to make your gravy is a lot different than this. This is just a quick gravy mix, but it is a traditional gravy mix, like flavour. I'll show you how to do that when we do a roast. We don't, like I said, we don't have enough juices from the pan, from the rack of lamb to do this. However, everyone agrees with me, we do have enough juices from the vegetables to do a gravy. So bear with me, let's do this first and then we'll crack a lack and we'll do a gravy when we make the roast. Our traditional gravy. So I just like to put a little bit of water in those as we go along. And all that does is it's going to make it very easy to clean, but guess what? It doesn't worry me because I am not kitchen. I'm not cleaning. So where we're up to is we're going to get these potatoes out and crack it back. So need to double that over. Go the Australian flag, mate. So this is all in the duck fat, and I'll be very, very careful. Extremely hot. Get the asparagus off because we don't want that to cook too much. Alright, and shut everything down. Alright. Could you come on my left arm? So, let's make this look nice. So, see the diced up ones that we've cooked there? No. Okay, so some asparagus. So, we're nearly done. Alright, let's just top this off with some asparagus and some nice heads. On the asparagus is always nice, but both are really, really good. So you can see what we've got here. So our rack of lamb, absolutely cooked perfect, and gravy is going to go on top. Our son is still outside with the torch. So our gravy, honestly, don't put too much. It's just a little drizzle over the chops, right, and down on the side. Pop it up under, right, because presentation is everything, right? Presentation is everything. All right, salt and pepper. Crack, crack, crack. Crack, crack, crack. Yes, Papa. So, let's try something, okay? Yeah. The lamb shank, right? A bit of gravy. With the garlic.
Wow!
Zaid's gone, is he? Rosemary. Excuse me for a second. Gotta be quick with them. Okay? I knew it was going for the knives and forks. Be patient, be patient. So, let's try carrot. You want to try carrot? Want to try? What would you like to try? Would you like to try the meat? How about Mummy try the meat? You tell me what you think. He wants to eat a pie. Okay. The carrot. What does the carrot taste like? What about the pumpkin? And what about the broccoli? Was grown in the garden. The broccoli was grown in the garden. The squash, as you know, is pumpkin. His iPad shut off. Oh. He's gonna get me. Give him a thumbs up. Can't wait to see you, man.